Hey everyone, my name is Maddie and I want to do a review of my Speedy B30 bag from Louis Vuitton. This bag I actually bought 2 years ago off of fashionphile.com. I love buying from Fashionphile because they're gently used designer bags that have been authenticated. And if you're in the need for a designer bag, but you don't want to buy new, or you really like the pre-love market because you get to give these bags a new home and a new life, um, I highly recommend Fashionphile. Um, as you can tell, the Speedy B is actually a very popular bag from Louis Vuitton. I've seen a lot of people with these bags, and I know a lot of people have questions. So normally there's a Speedy B, there's a Speedy B with the strap, and then you just have the Speedy with how long it is. So you got the Speedy 25, 30, 35, 40, and it goes on. The only difference between the Speedy and the Speedy B, like I said, is the strap. I bought the strap because I normally like wearing stuff on my shoulder. But as I've been wearing this for 2 years, I realize that I only use this on the crook of my arm. I don't really ever use the strap unless I'm at the airport or I'm at the grocery store and I need to have it on my shoulder. So this pom-pom I bought off of Amazon. And then I also just have my hand sanitizer on it for COVID. But you can notice that this bag can sag a little bit. And there's like little to no structure to it. And let me show you the sides. But you see how nice it is? So on Fashionphile, this bag was in very good condition. If I really look at it, I personally think it's in excellent condition. The nice thing of Fashionphile is that based on your price point, you can decide on what type of condition you want for your bag. So there's excellent, good, very good. And I don't think they have a poor condition, because why would you sell a poor condition bag? I like the Damier Ben print, mainly because I've never really had, so this is my first Louis Vuitton bag ever, and I wasn't sure about the monogram print because of the patina, and at the time I bought this, it was 2 years ago, and I had a newborn. And I bought it because I wanted a bag for myself as a new mom. And I also wanted something where I didn't need to carry my full diaper bag. I could just put a diaper in there and a small thing of wipes and just go along with all my other stuff. And it served that purpose, and it still serves that purpose today. My child is 2, and I can put one diaper, some wipes, and like maybe a small thing of snacks in here, and it will work just fine. So if you open it up, you'll see the pretty zipper right here, all in gold. The stitching looks really good. The handle. My strap, I noticed is a little stain right there. But other than that, it's been great. So I live in Alaska, and when I bought this bag, I tried to buy Apple Guard, but it wouldn't ship it here. So when I went down to the lower 48 to visit family, I bought Apple Guard on Amazon, and I had it shipped down there. And at my parents' house, I was able to spray my bag. I do need to go through my bag and scrape off or just wipe off all the little marks that are there, but it's in perfect condition. So if you open the bag, you can see it's like a bottomless pit, if you will. You have this little D-ring right here. Now I can tell this is an older bag because look at this flap. In the newer ones, you're going to have a zipper. But here it's just a flap, and it just holds my pill case. My bag came with the locks. So if you do order from Fashion File, you can see if it comes with the locks or if it comes with a dust bag and a box. And mine came with all three. So I got the locks, the dust bag, and the original box it came in. And then I also have a tampon in there. But the nice thing about here also, I don't know if you can tell or if you can see, but you do have the code in there that it is authentic. And I think that's what I like about Fashion File. They make sure everything is authentic. But if you look, it's like a bottomless pit. But I have kept this bag in pristine condition. When my son was a newborn, it was in 2019. COVID hit, I want to say January, but I had this bag in November. But living in Alaska, it's super cold and you don't really go anywhere. So this bag, you know, is really just sitting at my house. I would go places with it, but not really. Plus, as with a newborn child, I would have my big diaper bag. So I really wouldn't take this out. It wasn't until my son was maybe a year old when I really started using this. And I've always loved this bag. It serves many purposes. Like I said, it does sag a little bit, but you can get an organizer like you probably seen in the back, and you can give it more structure. And I'm going to show you that here in a minute. But let me just go ahead and put my stuff back. So let me show you real fast everything I have. So I have my organizer, some wet ones, chopsticks. Now a lot of people think I'm weird for having chopsticks, but I've been to a couple Asian restaurants here in Alaska, and they don't have chopsticks. So I'm actually happy that I have my own. Fashion File sent me a little file. Obviously, this is not a Fashion File, but I still have the case from the original. So it's nice that they give me one to keep my files clean. This is my Burberry cashmere scarf. It's brand new. I bought it last week, and I got my initials engraved in it. This is my key pouch from Louis Vuitton. This was my very first Louis Vuitton piece. My mom bought it when I was, I want to say 15 or 16 from Paris. And I'm 31, so obviously you can tell it's in pretty good condition. There is some wear and tear on this part, but other than that, like, it's held up beautifully. Tissues. These are my new Galaxy Bud 2s. Let's see. This is what they look like. I bought my husband some for his birthday, and I liked his so much I thought I'd buy my own. I got 2 masks. I always carry 2 in case I drop one. This is my newest Louis Vuitton piece. My mother bought this for me when I was in visiting her. And what I have in here is just my catch-all. But I have contacts case, reusable straw, earplugs. I got contact stuff. So yeah, I really like that. This is my Emily wallet. I bought this when I had my son as well. This retails for $550, and I love this wallet. It's held up very nicely. This I bought pre-loved. It's the PM Agenda, and this just goes in my purse. I do have the large agenda that houses my whole life. I use it for my calendar, my work, everything. This, it goes in my purse, and honestly, it just has phone numbers in it, my to-do list, and like some doodles. Like, I was buying highlighters. And then, yeah, like, you know, it's just something a little extra that I like to keep in my bag. I always feel like when I need paper, I don't have any. So I also have some perfume, Idol from Lancome. I have some lip gloss. I have my Burt's Bees chapstick, lotion, and a pen. I feel like all of these are a must for me to carry, and they fit perfectly well in my bag. So I'm just going to pack this all up for you guys. I'm going to show you how well everything fits. So as I'm packing this, like I said, I've had this for 2 years, and this is still one of my all-time favorite bags. I've had a love for handbags ever since I can remember. Like, I don't remember a single time where I did not love handbags. And once I discovered Louis Vuitton, you know, back when I was 15, I've always wanted a Louis Vuitton bag. And I always thought, you know, I would never have one, which is, to me, quite sad. But I'm actually very happy that I was able to purchase. So these, I'm actually going to put in this back pocket right here. And these fit very nicely. I'm going to do the pockets first before I do the main compartments. I feel like that would work a lot better. Let's see. Okay. Let me grab all of these. And I'm going to put them right in here in this slot. You know, if you utilize the pockets, you can fit a lot of stuff in here. My headphones are going to go right in here. See right there? And then now I have all of this left. So I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to put that in there. This right in here. Normally I have a pocket knife in here, but I am flying out of town soon to visit family, and I've already put it in my suitcase because obviously you can't bring that stuff you know, through the airport if it's not checked in. My masks go in this little pocket right here, if you can see. And then in here, I just have my bottomless pit, as I call it. And this is where my chopsticks and my file go. My Emily wallet. So that will go right there. I have my PM agenda. That will go in there. And then, remember this, my catch-all. So I'm just going to zip it like this. And I'm just going to pack it in there. See, look at how nice and orderly that is. And then I have this. And it's just going to fit on that side. And I don't know if you can tell. Sorry, I'm trying to get the positioning right. If you can look, I have so much room. I have all in there that I can put stuff in, but I don't know what I put right there. And then lastly, I have my scarf, and I'm just going to put that in there, and it zips up quite nicely. I really like that. As you can see, this is the front of my bag. So if I take this out, I have everything closest to my body, which is how I like it. Overall, I really like this as my starter Louis Vuitton bag. Like I said before, I've never had a Louis Vuitton before, and this is my very first one. And I must say that I am very impressed with this. Obviously, everyone has different needs for a purse, but this one fits me perfectly, and I love everything about it. Now, pricing. As everyone knows, Louis Vuitton tends to raise their prices every year depending on what the item is. when I bought this pre-loved, I bought it for like $1,100. If you buy it new, especially the Speedy B with the strap, it's going to be a lot more. So at the time, 2 years ago, I was debating between this and the Neverfull MM. The Neverfull MM 2 years ago was $1,400, and now it's $1,600. So depending on when you buy, you might pay more, you might pay less. Like I said before, if for some reason you can't buy this bag, because of it being low in stock, especially with the canvas shortage that's going on, I would highly recommend buying pre-loved, especially from Fashion File. Like I mentioned before, they've been very good. They go over what comes with your order. So what the bag comes with, like I said, mine came with the box, with the dust bag and the locks, and then it'll also tell you what condition it's in. And then underneath the description, it will say if it has scuffs, if it has marks, if there's an odor, and stuff like that. Mine did have a musky odor to it when I first bought it, but overnight I had this bag sitting on the counter, opened, and by the next day the smell was gone. So I'm trying to remember if I did anything special. I think I just got a small bowl and I put baking powder in it, and I let it sit on my counter with the baking powder inside. And then I just let it sit and the odor went away. And I think that's what I did. But like I said, this is a gorgeous bag. You know, obviously this is not a newer model of the Speedy B, but I still love it. I highly recommend Fashion File, and I highly recommend this bag. I think, you know, it will fit most people's needs. And like I said, there's different sizes. So if you don't like the size 30, this is the size 30, you can always go smaller to a 30. I mean, you can always go smaller to the Speedy 25, or you can go higher and you can do the 35 or the 40. But yeah, I hope you really like my review. You know, as you can see, you can fit a lot of stuff. This organizer I got from Amazon, and I want to say it's the size medium. But if you go on Amazon, you can see different organizers that fit your needs. And yeah, I just feel like an organizer can help it keep its shape, and I just really enjoy that. I ordered the Monogram Neverfull MM last night, and it already shipped. So if you guys want to see an unboxing of that, I can show you that. I can do a travel review. I can do a packing for travel video. And I can also compare it between this bag that I love so much. So if you want to see anything else, let me know. All right, bye guys.